Is it bad? Is it a bad thing?
I'm having to masticate much heavier than I thought I would. Crunchy.
There is a lot of mastication.
Right, we're off on another car buying adventure / road trip to pick up it's a mystery car. No one knows what it is yet.
The mystery French V6.
Yeah, the mystery French V6 that we didn't mention at all on our last adventure. We're on our way to go and get it now. We've just dropped off at Weatherby Services and got a prep from an overly talkative woman. So we've got 2 flat whites and 2 stale Belgian buns. There we go, that is now recording. Now we're not casual like we don't know it's recording.
Oh.
So anyway, I did some research last night on the mystery car, and I found out the engine's in the back and the bonnet's in the front. I found out that obviously it's got a Renault Scenic radio. I found out that the steering wheel is one piece of metal. It's a one piece. I mean, this might have an aftermarket one, but the steering wheel
doesn't. It has a.
Does it?
Legit.
But it's like a one piece steering wheel. That's a universal sign for steering wheel. Obviously, what you said, the Speedo doesn't work on majority of them. They hardly sold any of them. Volvo designed engine. Yeah, so it is a Renault Volvo. The wipers do.
Oh, the wipers.
What else? What else can we say about it? You've never driven one.
I've never driven one.
You've been a passenger in one. And you've known of this car for a very long time. Is that right?
No, this one's new.
Oh, okay.
This one.
So this one's new, but you know the guy. But you've known of the guy that's selling it for a long time.
Yeah. And optimistically, we have no trailer, so
Yeah,
we are driving this back.
Got me.
And we is you.
Today's purchase has got some baller wheels. 1047s. What we got? We got like 3 hours left, realistically.
Yeah.
Just keep saying 4. 4. 4. 4. 4.
4 steam hot water broccoli. We are 4 hours into our mystery car buying adventure, which is being brought to you this week for your viewing pleasure and entertainment. I hope you're enjoying this cinematic experience so far. A big old plane. Woo woo. We've got 11 miles to go. We're 2 miles away from our destination. So you will be able to see the initial meet and greet.
Reaction.
The instant reaction. The purveyor of goods has requested that we're okay to film stuff, but I don't think he wants to be anywhere near it, and he wants it to be specifically of the car, not the context of where the car is, which we'll be respectful of. Oh, look at it. Oh, I've seen it. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I have seen it. Were you impressed?
Moist. Right, we're going to go make some weird introductions and say hello to people, and I'm going to try and find a way to not offend everyone. Basically, I'm going to not be myself for 20 minutes, and then we'll show you this car. We didn't even look at this car. Didn't even look at it. Turned up, met John, had a chat, completely irrelevant to that car. Didn't drive it, didn't start it, didn't do anything. Paid the money and took it away. Are we mad? When you've got someone like John Laws who's willing to put their reputation on the line and say, do you know what, I'll sell that car for you, a car that he's serviced, maintained, looked after and knows, it's insulting to start picking holes in it, looking around it and try and test drive it. The guy's reputation is absolutely golden. And our transaction with him today, with buying this car and the results of driving it back and the quality of this thing cements that for me. I'm not a Renault boy. I'm completely new. This is the first time I've ever even sat in an Alpine. And I could tell straight away from meeting that bloke that he was talking solid gold facts. We got on like a house on fire. So obviously this is a first. I have never sat in or been in or looked at one of these, and I purposefully didn't watch any videos or anything like that before coming here because I wanted this to be a true, genuine first interaction. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Bye. The throttle pedal on it is quite heavy. It's got quite a lot of resistance to it. I love it. Oh, go on window, go up. I just want to get onto a road. Ah, that's better. Okay. These have this internal pedal box, and I think your, feet and hands, the steering feels, even just at this low speed, the steering feels wicked. Kind of John, who we've just been, John Law, was tasked with, I think, moving it on. That guy is like the Alpine god. That guy knows everything about Alpines. A really nice guy, actually. Like, very welcoming, very open, great to get on with. I really enjoyed that. I'm not going to go like hooning it just yet because I think it's been sat all morning. Yeah, this is cool. The steering is so tight. Whoa, this is wicked. This feels like driving a Porsche. It literally feels like driving a 911. Brakes are heavy and old school. Good purchase, Paul, good purchase. Oh, I just got a little glimpse of it in the shop window. I look like the coolest kid in the world. I like this car. I like this car a lot. It seems to want to rev a little bit, like it wants to be above 2K, which is cool. We'll treat you right, girl, don't you worry. It's pretty good. What? Yeah! Our mystery car was an Alpine GTA. Yeah, I'm just getting cold air through this at the moment. Feels like someone's like coughing on me. Oh. Okay. The climate panel's just fallen through the dash. So we'll have to pick that up in a minute. I've broken it already. Paul's going to be absolutely gutted. What? I don't know. We'll fix that in a minute. We'll fix that when we get to the petrol station. But for now, we're getting into a national speed limit road. I'm going to knock it down to second. I'm going to open it up and see what it goes like. You ready? Oh, yeah! Yeah! It's not quick. It's not quick, but it sounds good. Yeah! Yes! This is a cool car. This is a really cool car. Okay, so my microphone's run out of battery. However, I love this car. It's amazing. It's wicked. I've had so many people tooting their horns and waving and giving us the thumbs up and stuff. This car makes you feel like a celebrity. It's unreal. We've got about a 4.5 hour drive home up the very boring M1. But so far, everything's working really well. I've just put some fuel in it, so it's got like 14, it reckons it's got 14 gallons in. But from speaking to John, he said don't trust it when it gets to 4. So I'm hoping we're going to get back on the fuel that we've got. I can't imagine it's very good on fuel with the Holly carb conversion, but
having filled it up and knowing what's in it, we'll be able to work it out when we get back. My main thing that I want to say about this car, it is so tight and so solid. It does not feel like an 80s DIY built shitbox. It feels unreal. Anyway, I'll check in when we get back to base, but so far I am impressed. Goodbye.
Okay, this video skipped a lot, but you're not really interested in me driving 4.5 hours home, are you? This Alpine GTA is absolutely, it's just a complete vibe. I love this car. Now that we've wrapped this video up and you know that I think this car is wicked, it's a complete vibe, it drives great and John is the boy, you're gonna have to stay tuned for some more action, because next week, me and Paul are gonna take this car out and we're gonna film a review. Before you watch that, you need to know, today, what you've seen in this video was the first time I've ever even sat in an Alpine. I knew nothing about them. I thought they were a 3 litre. I didn't even know it was a 2.9. We had to get Johnny to show us how to open the trunk thing to fill it up with fuel. Didn't have a clue. Completely fresh to it. Paul has never owned one of these ever, but he's quite a fastidious researcher, so he knows quite a lot about them, but he's never owned one. We just went for a quick 10-minute blast up the road and he's absolutely buzzing. So, if you're interested in a no-nonsense, no-fuss, straight-to-the-point review of two lads who have never ever really driven one of these properly before in their lives, telling you what it's like, stay tuned, because that's what we're all about.